today we are exploring the history of Afghanistan, its cultures and traditions, the empires and invaders that shaped it, and why this land has remained one of the most important regions in Asia for thousands of years. This is Afghanistan for you. For centuries, Afghanistan has stood as the crossroads of empires, a land of towering mountains, ancient trade routes, fierce warriors, rich traditions, and resilient people. Many know Afghanistan only through news about war and conflict, but Afghanistan's story is far bigger than that. This is a country shaped by Persian kings, Greek conquerors, Mongol invasions, Islamic empires, British wars, Soviet occupation, and modern global politics. Yet, despite everything, Afghanistan's culture, identity, and traditions have survived. Part 1. The Land of Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a landlocked country located in South Central Asia. It borders Pakistan, Iran, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and China. The country is dominated by the massive Hindu Kush mountains, which divide regions and create difficult terrain. These mountains played a huge role in Afghan history. They protected local kingdoms from invaders, but they also made Afghanistan difficult to unite under one central power. Because Afghanistan sits between Central Asia, South Asia, and the Middle East, it became a crossroads of civilizations. Trade caravans, armies, religions, and cultures all passed through this land. Part 2. Ancient History of Afghanistan. Afghanistan has been inhabited for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations flourished here long before modern nations existed. Around 500 BCE, the region became part of the Persian Achaemenid Empire under kings like Cyrus the Great and Darius the First. Then came one of history's greatest conquerors, Alexander the Great. In 330 BCE, Alexander invaded Afghanistan after defeating Persia. Greek influence spread across the region, mixing the local cultures and creating Greco-Bactrian kingdoms. Later, Buddhism became highly influential in Afghanistan. Massive Buddhist monasteries and statues were built, especially in Bamiyan region. At this time, Afghanistan was an important center of trade along the Silk Road. It connected China, India, Persia, and the Mediterranean world. Part 3. The Arrival of Islam. In the 7th century, Arab Muslim armies entered the region during the expansion of Islam. Over time, Islam became the dominant religion in Afghanistan. Persian language and Islamic culture deeply influenced Afghan society. Several important Islamic empires rose from this region, including the Ghaznavids, the Ghurids, and the Timurids. Cities like Herat and Balkh became centers of science, literature, architecture, and learning. Afghanistan produced famous scholars, poets, and thinkers. One of the most famous was Rumi, whose poetry is still read worldwide today. Mongols and the other invaders. Afghanistan has faced countless invasions throughout history. Why? Because controlling Afghanistan often meant controlling key trade routes and access between regions. One of the most devastating invasions came in the 13th century. The Mongols under Genghis Khan invaded Afghanistan and destroyed entire cities. Millions were killed across Central Asia during the Mongol conquests. Yet, Afghanistan survived. Over the centuries, many powers invaded or fought for influence here, including Persians, Greeks, Arabs, Mongols, Mughals, British forces, the Soviet Union, and eventually the United States. But Afghanistan gained a reputation for resisting foreign domination. This is one reason it became known as the graveyard of empires. Part 5. The birth of modern Afghanistan. Modern Afghanistan began to take shape in 1747. A leader named Ahmad Shah Durrani united Afghan tribes and founded the Durrani Empire. He is often called the father of Afghanistan. The Durrani Empire became one of the strongest powers in the region. It stretched across parts of present-day Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iran, and India. But Afghanistan soon became trapped between two expanding superpowers, the British Empire in India and the Russian Empire in Central Asia. This rivalry became known as the Great Game. Part 6. The British Invasions. In the 19th century, Britain invaded Afghanistan multiple times. The British feared Russia would use Afghanistan to threaten British India. The First Anglo-Afghan War began in 1839. At first, British forces captured Kabul, but Afghan resistance was fierce. During the British retreat from Kabul in 1842, nearly an entire army was destroyed. The event shook the British Empire. Although Britain later gained influence over Afghan foreign policy, Afghanistan was never fully colonized. In 1919, Afghanistan gained full independence after the Third Anglo-Afghan War. That's all for this video. Stay tuned for part 2. Till then, bye.